Okay. Yes, hi, I'm Dirk. I'm standing here in front of the Schmidt synthesizer. I think it's the biggest and the greatest polyphonic synth ever.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true, definitely. And yeah, I'm a friend of Stefan and Stefan. Stefan Hund, the distributor of the Schmidt, and Stefan Schmidt, of course, the inventor of the Schmidt. And they asked me to program a bank with sounds and also do some sound snippets for the internet site. So, and I have the great fun for 4 months to have a Schmidt
in your house.
In my home studio. Yeah, I have to carry this heavy bastard downstairs to my studio, but it was a great experience and had a lot of fun with it.
So you've done other patches for other synthesizers as well, right?
Yes, I do some stuff for Waldorf, for the P2 and for the Q. One of the demo songs from the Q's made by me. And yes, some stuff for Moog, but most of the time for Schmidt and for Waldorf.
So what were the challenges with this? 'Cause, I mean, where do you start?
In the beginning, the challenge was to figure out what's going on. Definitely. First of the time, I have to switch everything off to see where's the noise coming from. And there, after the time, I figured out how to work out to make sounds with it and the beauty of the sound making with this machine. So you see a lot of features, but sometimes it's only necessary to use one oscillator.
Right.
You have 4 of them, and all these 4 oscillators are different. Oscillator 1 with a special modulation thing of the pulse width, then an ordinary oscillator 2 for syncing options, a special oscillator 3, and at the end, oscillator 4, it's a noisy cross modulation, ring modulation oscillator, and it's beautiful.
Wow. So, what was your first patch that you'd like to show us?
Yeah, the thing was, on the music fair before, I heard a lot of sounds on the Schmidt, and it was, they tried to show up it's possible to make Oberheim patches, and you made Jupiter 8 patches and Memory Moog patches, and I thought it's much more possible, and we have to show the people that it's a crazy machine for never heard sounds before. And I think my first patch was only noisy. And then I start to make ordinary things. Or something like, yeah.
That's a single oscillator.
It's a single oscillator, like on the Unit 60. And then I try to pimp it up a bit.
So is that 3 oscillators? Like
That's 3, yes. And of course you can make it unison.
Massive.
Yeah, it's massive, definitely.
So where did you have the most fun, do you think? What's the kind of, when you got into your groove, what were you doing mostly?
Yeah, you will be surprised every time you start with a sound. Maybe you're thinking, I will make a string patch, and then you come up with something totally different, because you are surprised by, whoa, what the fuck is going on with the dual filter? And then, yeah, you start to develop something really new, and that's what I like.
So you mentioned the dual filter. Explain a little bit what's going on with the dual filter. I mean, how does the structure work there?
Yeah, hang on. We have to bring it up. In this group, you can choose which oscillator will be feed to the filter.
Oh,
so
right.
you see here. It's possible VCF1, it's this one in the upper row, and on every channel you can switch which oscillator will be fed in this.
Wow, so you can actually, and can you pan the filters out so you can get some really wide stuff going on, I imagine, with that as well?
Yes, of course. you have the possibility in group 1. They are coming all these sounds together. You have the possibility to make panning options to bring the sounds from left to right, or the modulation from left to right. And with a dual filter, you can switch which filter combination. You can switch for the dual filter, low pass, high pass, like on the Oberheim expander, to switch different possibilities.
A lot of options there. So, some more patches, please, sir.
More patches.
That's interesting. Is there some FM going on there?
Yeah, you are able to trigger the envelopes for the VCF1 and VCF2 by MIDI or free running, and then to re-trigger it, and you have the kind of this with sample and hold modulation on it.
And is that multiple oscillators tuned, or are you doing some frequency FM synthesis in there?
Yeah, it's a bit FM in it, so. But also it's possible to play some pad sounds. A great feature as well is the release. I don't have a clue how does he made it, but you have the possibility to let it sound like a reverb.
So it's almost like a secondary release.
Yes. It's no effects, it's only the release.
There are no onboard effects, are there?
Nope. And no sample possibilities.
Oh, that's kind of nice. So, is it finished? So, I mean, when you were doing sound design, did you think, oh, it would be nice if, or were you satisfied with what you have?
That's the release candidate. So it's, I think, 3 in existence now. One is bought by Hans Zimmer, and we have 2 prototypes. And I think the release will be in summer.
It's interesting, with a project of this size, it must be very difficult to stop.
Of course, it's it's a long story, and they are excited to come up with now to release it in total.
Fantastic. So, who do you think is going to be kind of, we're going to start seeing them on TV soon?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you too play it on stage.
Maybe so. Steal the show, I think, maybe. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's a pleasure by me.